welcome to my channel. This is Take a Breath with Alexis, and I'm Alexis, and it's Black History Month, y'all. Alright, so like I said, it is Black History Month, and so that means that all of my videos this month will feature something about Black history, the Black experience, or Black culture. But you know what? Just kind of realizing because I'm Black, all of my videos are Black, so I guess every month is Black History Month on this channel. So to get the month started, we're gonna go ahead and do a review on a Black-owned makeup company. So I don't know if y'all have heard of this brand, but it's called Beauty Bakerie, and it is a Black-owned makeup brand. They are sold in Ulta and in Nordstrom's, and I'm going to be reviewing their new launch in Target. Yes, so Beauty Bakerie has created a small line of their products for Target exclusively called Beauty Bakerie Bite Size. So let's get into it. So first of all, most of this stuff I have not opened, I have not touched, so we're all gonna be seeing this together. The one thing that I did open was, was this, and it's called the Beauty Bakerie Bite Size Jellies, and it's a lip balm. I opened this first because if y'all haven't noticed, your girl is steady battling dry lips. My lips are always dry, and I had just run out of my Burt's Bees chapstick, so I ordered this one to use instead. And so here it is. It's in this like super cool clear packaging. There's 3 colors. They have this clear one, which is called RSVP. There's a pink one and a blue one. I went with this clear one, and it's like totally clear. Now, what I will say about this is that it looks clear, but it actually, after it goes on your lips, it changes and it turns into like a pinky red kind of color, like it tints your lips. And I didn't realize that, but every time I would put this on and then it would kind of dry and go away, I would look at my lips and I would be like, what the heck lipstick did I have that stained my lips? So I think you have to combine it with a scrub to get the maximized hydration, because it is kind of like thin. It's not the most hydrating lip balm, but it is really cute. And I think when you're doing just like a super quick, fast face, that this is a really good idea to put a little bit of color on your lips. Now, the really super cute thing about Beauty Bakerie is that all of their products have some kind of baking, dessert kind of pastry, some kind of like sweet theme to it. So let's get into the actual products. So this is the Beauty Bakerie Bite Size Pinch of Flour Better Not Bitter Setting Powder. And it's so cute. Whoops. And it's so cute because it comes in this like flower bag. The color that I got is plantain. It even has nutritious facts on the side. Oh my god, it's so cute. And it says, to blur your pores, prevent creasing, transferring, indulge in our flower setting power. It has quickly become a global favorite, and I've been wanting to try their baking powders, no, setting powders. See, the theming is working. Cute. So let's open it up. So here is the powder, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is the color I got, which is, it's definitely the darkest setting powder that I've used, but I think it'll be perfect for setting my under eye highlight, that's what I've used my setting powders for. So this will be exciting to use. So in the Beauty Bakerie Bite Size collection for Target, they came out with a line of matte nude lipsticks, and these nude lipsticks are extremely brown, black girl friendly. I've never seen such a variety of like nudes before. This is the matte lipstick, and I got the color Sure All I Need, which is so cute. And here it is. don't know if y'all can see that. It's kind of like a pinky brown, which is what I like in all my nudes. Hold on. Oh yeah. So it has kind of like a doe foot applicator. I think that's gonna be really good on me. Can't wait to try. So I got the Hatch egg blending sponge, and it comes in a traveling case. And what is so cute, which if I can find a picture, I'll pop it up somewhere. Beauty Bakerie sells their beauty blenders like in a half a dozen, and they call them eggs. And it is so cute because beauty blenders have like always been egg shaped for as far as I know. So the fact that they call them like eggs and they sell them in half a dozen is just so stinking cute. So here it is. This comes in a traveling case, which I think is a pretty good idea because whenever I travel, I just toss my beauty blender in with my makeup bag, and she's just kind of out there. So it's nice that she'll have her own little like carrying case. Then this itself is the beauty blender. It feels a little more dense than the actual like beauty blender, but you know, it'll do the job. So the next thing I got is a blush, and it's called a Snackaroon, and it's super cute. I think there are 3 shades. I got this one because one, I like pink blush, but I don't have a blush that is like this hot of a pink. And I think it'll look really pretty. All right, so there it is. There's the blush. It's a matte hot pink blush, and it is called Kiss My Cheeks. So yeah, but this packaging is super cute. This like soft matte on the outside. Yeah, totally digging it. The next thing is an eyeshadow palette, which they had 2 palettes. And this one is called Get That Dough, and it's the neutral, more neutral of the 2 palettes. Here it is outside, and see, it's Get That Dough eyeshadow palette, and I'll open up and show it to all of y'all. So yeah, these are like really pretty colors. Super pretty neutral brown color. Let's go ahead and swatch something. Let's swatch this one. Ooh. Nice. Okay, next. Also nice. And then a shimmer. Nice. Yowie zowie. Okay, those are the swatches. I'm impressed. The last and final thing that I got was the brush set, which is called the Eye Cream Paint Job Bakery Wear Set. And it is so stinking cute because all the ends of the brushes are baking utensils. Okay, so it is so cute because they come in this carrying case. It comes with this carrying case that looks like an apron. Is that not the cutest thing? Here are the brushes. It's a set of 5. So this is one. Do they have a name on them? No. But here's one. Here's 2. In the end, there's a spoon. Here's number 2. Here's number 3. Here's number 4. And here's number 5. So yeah, they all feel really good. And I've looked at the Beauty Bakerie website, and these brushes are like always sold out. So I'm gonna assume that they're pretty good brushes. And with that, I have opened everything. We even did a little bit of a swatchy swatch here. And so now it's time for us to start playing in this makeup. So let's skip on over to my vanity and get started in it. Okay, so now I'm at my vanity. I'm ready to dive into this makeup. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is, I saw this hack on TikTok and I've been doing it ever since. And basically, sorry, basically, after you've washed your face and you have your moisturizer on, the first thing you do is you put a thin veil of translucent powder on top of the moisturizer. So that's the first thing that I'm gonna do. Just gonna take a thin veil, so I'm gonna brush just like this and just brush it on my face. Now, like I said, this is the darkest setting powder that I've used. And I mean, that's not saying anything bad. I literally have just been using like the translucent shade of translucent setting powders. So, yeah, this is continuing on with the TikTok hack. Then you take your setting spray, which I ran out of the Urban Decay one, and I'm not gonna get that one again. I'm just gonna get the Scandinavia one. I'm just gonna spray some setting spray, just like that. You let the setting spray dry, which I'm using just the e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist, and I just let that dry. And then once that dries, you put your primer on, and then you proceed with your foundation routine as normal. For my primer, I'm using the Pro Filter Instant Retouch by Fenty Beauty. My go-to, my standard, y'all should know that by now. Okay, so I have my primer on. Now I'm going to put my foundation on, and I will be using their blending egg to do it. For foundation, I am using the Mary Kay Time Wise Matte 3D and Bronze W130. Don't sleep on Mary Kay, y'all. If you see me looking to the side here, I'm just looking into my mirror, but y'all already knew that. So this beauty blender is doing its job. It's behaving just like a good beauty blender should. It's blending everything out seamlessly. I would definitely recommend this as a dupe to the Beauty Blender sponge, because this was only like $3.99. And I know that the Beauty Blender one is like a lot more. So I think this is a really good dupe. Alright, so I've put my foundation on. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal and highlight off camera, just so that this isn't like a hella long video. But I'm gonna go ahead and conceal and highlight and come back to y'all where I will use the setting powder to set just a little bit underneath my face. So hold on one second. But now I'm going to use the setting powder just to set everything in. I'm going to tap my little egg blender in and just tap it under my eye. Never used a setting powder this color before. I do think it complements my skin tone, but it's different than my highlight. And y'all know me, I don't leave my under eye highlight on for very long. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and brush her off. Before I work on my brows, I'm gonna put some eye primer on. The eye primer I'm using is the super basic Mary Kay eye primer. I like to put eye primer on before I do my brows, because I feel like it dries down a little and it gets a little tacky, and it helps the primer stick better. So that's what I'm doing, at least in theory. That's what I'm doing. So I'm using this Espresso shade and this Lorac Pro eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna go in with this angled brush and fill them in. So I will say that this brush is not as like tight as one that I normally use to fill in my brows. I think it's like meant to, it's just not giving me the as sharp. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, and there they are. Cousins. All right, so now it's time to dive in head first into this eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this fluffy, tapered, blending brush, this shade at the bottom here, as a transition shade. Here we go. So this shade is a little too close to my skin tone, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with this red color here and use that instead, which that's what I was thinking, but I wanted to be different, so I tried the other one. And oh yeah, see, this is what I was going for, something that was a little more warmer as my transition shade. This brush is super soft. You know, I guess my brushes that I use are quite old, and so they're like, this feels like satin compared to those. Those feel rough, but I'm like used to it, I guess. But yeah, this feels like satin, super soft. It's blending it out like a dream. And so I'm gonna go in with the pencil brush. I think I'm gonna go in with this brown and just deepen the crease. Just going to deepen the crease and just work in a V shape and blend it out. And I'm only gonna blend it out halfway across my eyeball, but these mattes are blending out beautifully. So I know I swatched this one, but I'm actually gonna put this lovely shade all over my lid, and I'm gonna do that with this brush. I forget what they called it. Look at that. Okay, so this is a close up. Oh my goodness, this shimmer is amazing. Like I don't feel the need to wet the brush. Like, this is just it straight out of the palette. And I also really like this brush because it's flat, but it's also got a little bit of an angle so that you can like really pack on the color and be pretty precise with it. That's really dope. Okay, so the last thing that I'm gonna do, which is what I do with all my looks, is that I'm gonna go back into the darker brown and I'm just gonna smudge it out. I'm just gonna smudge it out on my bottom lash line. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. This is the Balm. So the eyeshadow, the brush that I use for my lid and this brush are probably my favorite brushes. This brush is so soft. The one that I currently have is really stiff and it's not soft. And this is just so like delicate. Okay, so I'm done with my eyes. I think they look really pretty. But I'll have my final words at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner and lashes off camera because what do I say? I don't need the whole world seeing me mess up my eyeliner, correct? So I will be right back. And okay, I'm back. I have my liner on, I have my lashes on, and I have my bronzer on, which they did have a bronzer, Beauty Bakerie, but I literally had just bought this one, so I couldn't like reason with myself on buying another one. This one is the MAC blush powder in the shade Chocolate Kiss, And believe it or not, your girl finally learned how to properly bronze her face. Hello. And I'm never going back. Next, we will be doing blush, which I'm not gonna lie, based off of how pigmented the eyeshadows are, I'm a little worried about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to look like a Rococo princess. That's not the look that I'm going for today. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna go in with a really light hand. See, like a couple taps, and she's already loud and proud on my brush, and I'm just gonna put my blush on the same way that I always do. So here we go. Okay, so yes, definitely a little will go a far way with this. This is gonna last me for years. So the blush is hella pigmented. This will last you for the rest of your life, but it looks absolutely stunning. I don't have a blush like this. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlight and Ginger Binge. No, Moscow Mule, because Ginger Binge is empty. But I'm going to use the other side. I'm going to highlight in pink. Highlight. Do you like my accents? Okay, I'll just stop now. Oh, this highlight and that blush together might be my favorite duo. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips in this NYX lip liner pencil in the shade, yeah, it's Nutmeg. Here we go. Ignore this crazy part. Ignore how dry and crispy my lips look. Now for the final touch, I'm going to use the matte lip Now for the final touch, I'm going to use the Beauty Bakerie Bite Size Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade You're All I Need. You're all I need. And I love it. It's a little lighter than I thought, so I'm really glad that I lined those lips. Okay, I'm gonna go back over it with this lip liner. What I will say is, holy cannoli, this dried down in like freaking record time. Holy cannoli. But this color is so pretty. I will say that I was scared that it was like light, a little too light. But this is so pretty. To top that off, I'm going to put a lip gloss on the top just because I like glossy lips. I don't know. The lip gloss that I'm going to be using is this Beauty and the Beast Lorac lip gloss in the shade Savior Fair. Savoy, that's what it is. English is my first and like only language, so sorry. It's perfect. Hold on. And let me spray my setting spray, because we're finished. We're finitoed. Alright, y'all, so I am done with this makeup look, and this is my final thoughts on Beauty Bakerie Bite Size. I think that this collection is absolutely amazing. Everything I tried, I liked. The eyeshadow palette is beautiful. Everything is pigmented. The shimmers are beautiful. The blush is extremely pigmented, and a little bit will go a far way. This is the lipsticks. You're all I need. It's so pretty, like the perfect pink nude. The setting powder has set on my face and I wiped it away. I was kind of worried about it, but I think it looks great. I'm highlighted under my eye and it looks amazing. The one product that I say was just okay was probably the lip balm, but I'm still gonna use it. But yeah, that is it. I think it's absolutely amazing. You should definitely go try out. You should try Beauty Bakerie. They are available at Ulta, Nordstrom's. They have a shop online. I will link that down below, and now they're available at your local Target. So definitely go check them out. So that is it for this week's video. Thank you so much for sticking through to the end. I had so much fun creating this makeup look and finally getting able to use this makeup brand that I've been wanting to use for a while now. I'm so excited about the content that I have planned for this month. It's going to be fun. You're going to learn a little. You're going to learn about me. You're going to learn about Black culture. It's going to be amazing. So just stay tuned. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's totally free, and then that way you'll be able to see awesome videos like this every time that I upload them. And that is it for this video. I will see you in my next one. Bye.